Hello everyone and welcome back to our airport in Airport CEO. In the last episode we got a few general aviation stands back in. Since rebuilding our airport we haven't really had much of this in. It's now back up and running. In this episode I really want to focus on the expansions. I have been running the game between episodes. We now have over 1 million. So the first thing we're going to do is going to finally build our planned objects here, which is this terminal, concourse, these stands, these ones we already built. And then we will also, as well as that, extend this strip here down to there. I don't think it will end up going any further because it doesn't really have much space to, so we're just gonna work out how much space we need later once this, so we can start building it actually. So that goes by a 6, so this is, we don't have enough money for that. This is 46, this is 31, so it's a 15. So if we go in by a 3 or 4, go in by a 4, that would leave a 7 space. Yeah, that would make sense. We don't really have the money to do that. So if we go for a 42 by 6, that gives us kind of 7 tiles in the middle to centre it. Go up, right, that'll do. So now we've built all of that, we can demolish this wall. We can start zoning it all. So what we could do, I haven't done it yet, I'm just going to check my gameplay settings. Yes, so realistic international stands, we're going to turn that on. That allows us basically, I don't think it works for, no, you can do it for small, medium and large stands. We can now decide for individual stands whether it's on international or not, and we're going to make this international, I think. Just a bit more fun, a bit more unique. We're going to build a road up like this, which is a bit weird, how it kind of crosses the taxiway like that. Just go like this as well to connect it up. And they can also use this to go and I guess there's also this little bit here to build. Right, let's let them build all of that. Meanwhile they have demolished that wall, so this should all be a secure area. This is all secure, but it's also going to be international. And we're going to do the passport checkpoints kind of in the tunnel here, which is not going to be cheap, but we can do is kind of stagger it over, so because the travelators go along here, we want them to go out like here maybe. That kind of works just to do that there. And if we're just going to go down this length here, scrap this. We probably don't need this much space, but I'm going to go for a few manual ones. And then these are not going to be cheap, are they, to get them all in? Be like, if we just cut this down one more for now, just 'cause it needs to be sort of awkwardly placed, but if we like try to line these up, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 maybe, that'll do for now. And then we can do like the entering ones now. So if we just went like this, I think that would work best like this. And then we can expand it further later because we've got plenty of space, right? So what we can then do, travelators down to there. We're going to get Insufficient funds, that could be an issue. Yeah, we've spent all our money. But we're slowly building stuff. It's not going to get built in a hurry. We have, I think, paid off all our loans as well, or I have. Yeah, so we have no loans, we're all good financially, we're just having to be patient. We can be patient, I can be patient. Anyway. Okay, so we could. Yeah, we have one here. Yeah, so this is international zone. International zone does have entrances and exits. The other thing I'm actually going to do, this might seem weird once we get the money. It's the centre of the travelators, isn't it? I'm going to put a door there. That door is going to be secure zone. It's going to be staff zone. Staff kind of just ignore international zone. It's a bit weird. They don't actually have to go through the passport checkpoint, which I guess just makes sense. So do a little door there. That just kind of gives them a shortcut. Because they just kind of, yeah, ignore the fact that they just count this as a class normal secure zone. Have we got space to accept an emergency flight? Pause. That's a medium stand. It's weird how they make us scroll all the way down for it. It's too much in future. I think it needs to be really soon. But yeah, we can do that. We can just make it. Look at that. Because the stand isn't occupied right now, we just delay the other flight. Okay, fine. That actually works. So we can get the. Where is our plane? We're going to have more medium stands in the future. Somewhere. At some point it's there. Right, that's the plane. So there's a bit of a queue for this runway now, right? It's fine now. Is it this? Yeah, it's this one. So that goes round to this stand here where there's a fire truck. Maintenance crews. And probably deboard everyone, get the baggage off. Right, and then it goes. Didn't see any passengers get off, but apparently they did. And I think it goes round now. So the other flight that was using that stand, it's probably a bit delayed, but it can go in there, and then that goes. He's having to queue up to taxi. It's kind of funny how it's like, yes, this is an emergency flight, but you're not top priority, mate. So that can go to there. And then at this point, we may as well just feed them through the passport control. And then at this end, so essentially we're going to have to decide how to send them upwards. Which we can have a nice escalator, escalator, escalator. We have many escalators, in fact. I mean, how many escalators do you want? This area contains too many escalators and stairs. I'm sure there's a settings thing on that as well. Disable. Yes. There we go. Because then I'm going to get some lifts in as well. Oh yeah, money, that thing, yeah. Yeah, I might be going slightly overboard on these, but whatever. Plenty of capacity. So you've got enough staff here. So you can see, like, contractors, they just kind of cut through, but yeah, like any other staff would do, just cut through as well. We don't have enough money to build the lift slash elevator slash whatever you want to call them. This flight, it's in the hang of this plane. Until repair, yeah. And probably then I think it takes off after that. Okay. We could just start building the walls up here, so it'd be like that, and then the same thing here. That, there we go. So then we've got two more. We've got a fair bit of money. I think we always get a bit more money after midnight because that's bonuses for shops and whatever. So Just get a large travelator in here. Yeah, it makes sense to do. So that costs 45,000, so we're going to need a bit more money before we can get another one of those in. That like covers most of the distance down to the passport control area. Border control, whatever it's called. Oh, that's the centre of the traffic, yeah. So we're a little bit lower, but it's kind of centred for the going up here. Yeah, it's going to cost a bit before we can get that one in, and we'll probably want a shorter one. I'm not sure we can get a medium one in here. No, we'll get a shorter one in there, though, as well. So that's extra money to spend. We got, and if we need to expand this passport area, we just push it back. If necessary, we can do delete these. I just realised I've got to delete this because I placed it the wrong way round. So it goes this way, and then we'll wait for enough money to build this one. We are making money. Like, if it wasn't for construction, that'd be profit. If it was for construction, it'd be profit on the 24-hour. Yeah, we haven't done any construction this hour, and we're making profits. So, yeah. The other thing is, because we got another Avgas fuel depot near here. This one I set to not refuel again. The tank has still got fuel in it. The main tank over the tank too, yeah. Magic builder fuel is disabled. Maybe they just aren't using it because the trucks are full and they're using that one. Maybe we could just try. Sell it. I'm not sure we'd get the money we spent on the fuel back, but we can delete them anyway, why not? Doesn't seem to be using any of the fuel from there. This is turned off. Why is it also got the... Okay, these ones can get the... You can turn off, right. All 6 of these are now international, right. International, 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 with that, international. Right, there we go. Okay, we've almost got enough money. Yeah, we've got enough money just in this split second to get this in. There we go. And we've got the passport controls. They go up here, and we have 6 gates. We don't have a baggage bay yet. Could probably do with that. I think I did distribute some of these check-in desks amongst the other baggage bays. But we'll just get a baggage bay for this one and do the remaining 10, 12 check-in desks. That's plenty. And then we'll redistribute them again if we get a 4th baggage bay area in. Yeah. Okay, we seem to have a lot of money. Maybe we did just... yeah, refunds. I think we did just sell a load of fuel when we sold that fuel depot. So it's a nice amount of money. So, first thing first, yeah, let's get a nice baggage bay down here. So bring the road out here. So, for a baggage bay we need a 5x6 space off the terminal. Like that. Not like that. What's happened to that? 5x6, there we go. Get rid of all the walls. We have a door. You don't have to perfectly replicate it, but we've got a door in the centre. You make it a secure zone. You make it staff zone. Doesn't actually, I mean, you can't actually put international zone on top of staff zone. That cancels out the staff zone, but it doesn't matter that they leave the international zone again. Staff don't use it. If we, not planning mode, if we copy paste mode, how much of this can we actually copy and paste? Oh, okay, not much. Okay, there's not much point then. Baggage bay, that way round. We put it in here. We then can bring the service road down like that. Just the same level of the service road as that one. And then the road up to here and up to here. Right, so this is baggage leaving the airport, isn't it? And technically staff can climb over conveyors or just walk over them, so I could just do that to connect this in and keep it going. There we go. And this one will need an up escalator here. We do kind of need a tilt tray there. Still got enough money for it, good. So as soon as that gets deleted, we'll place in a new tilt tray. And we need to kind of get it. I think actually, scrap that, delete that one for a tilt tray, because then we can get it up over this. No, we can't get it up over this road because it will go straight up into whatever. It doesn't actually matter because we'll just wiggle it. That's fine. Just need a tilt tray somewhere so we can split it up. There we go. And then where can we send it up? Here maybe? And then send it back down like here. There we go. And then something like that, that, there we go. And then that can continue down like, oh yeah, it's gonna have to do the same thing again, isn't it? Oh, wait, what? How does that work? How can we actually like bring it? We send it. Okay, now this is gonna be a fiddle, so we're actually gonna have to wiggle it up one more, which means we could have built this whole thing slightly differently. Yeah. And this is gonna have to then bend round to here. Okay, so this is like the most cannot stay straight conveyor ever, but that's fine. Insufficient funds, so yeah, we have to spend all our money on building conveyors. Right, so that's the baggage bay. We get 4 rampage per side. We've handled the emergency, that's good. So we then get our baggage claim. We don't have a baggage claim, right? We need another baggage claim. So well, let's not copy and paste. Let's get one of these, which is a. Oops. No. Okay. So we get a 14 by 19, like here. There we go. That's good spacing, right? We then get all of these, and we put them in the centre. There we go, that all works. There we go. Except the ramp up doesn't work when you copy and paste stuff. Right. So high speed escalator up from down here. We'll get another tilt tray in here because we might distribute things differently. And then that goes into here, to there. So that's the. So that connects to that. That can now switch on. We then go to the check-in desks and the remaining 12, which we don't need this many, but we'll just get them in. That's all of them, yes. Then connect them down to here. So that's that bit. This then needs the stands to connect, which that's all but one of them, weirdly. Or is it? No, it is all of them. Right, so this can now get switched. No, no, no. That's not what I intended. It sends the switch on the baggage bay. So these now just need the boarding desks. And why is there a little bit of wall missing here? So our boarding setup is this, basically. Get the first stand here. I think technically the wall they have to go through should be international zone. So we're just going to zone that, or else the stands might get a bit confused. So that's the first one that we can actually get set up. Just going to get all the boarding desks in, and then once we've got these kind of boarding setups in, then can get the stands running, and then we can actually focus on like amenities and stuff. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Connect it to that stand, and we're going to turn it on. It's the first one in this area. Let's get this turned on. We don't actually have any extra vehicles for these, so we should have 6 stair trucks, right? Yeah. Technically speaking, we could get another 6, although it probably doesn't matter that much, because not all medium planes require stair trucks. We'll get some more. We want some pushback trucks. We do need 1 per stand, although like they only use them for like a small portion of the time, so we could share them, but we're not going to. We're going to get some new ones, which will cost 18,000, won't it? So once we get 18,000, yeah. How many fuel trucks we got? For A1, 12. Could get a few more. Don't think it's totally essential, but we could get another 6 maybe. If we can get to 24,000. It's about to be midnight when we get all the bonuses from our shops, so we should have the money to do all this. Yep, there we go, like that. So that's that set up. This one then. Can then get those connected and open it up. Staff security officer. Yeah, we did get a few of those to work. Is this off and not off? What is this game doing, honestly? Is it off or not off? Let's get a few more security officers. Also, I think trained up most of our staff between episodes, but yeah, a few more security officers wouldn't do any harm. Staff are actually fairly cheap in the grand scheme of things. It's deactivated, but it's activated. Let's just try save and reload the game. Right, May. Save. I will load it. Right. Providing the game actually doesn't crash trying to reload, which it sometimes does. Should hopefully work now. Right. There we go. It's on. It is actually on. It's on rather than off on. So we should get planes landing here soon, but we will need international flights, which sometimes take a while to come up in the... No, we have got 1, but yeah, they sometimes take a while to come up. Oh, we've got another one, yep. Okay, so this, to get all these connected, yes, we can turn it on. So it is quite a bare terminal right now. I should have just realised we could just do a bit of copying and pasting. So, let's just take this. We've already got the boarding gates in, so we won't use those, but if we just overlay it, we've got some seats. If we just do this now, we can get the bathroom set up. What we can do is we can copy and paste it once, which will get the wall structure in. I think it goes like there. Oh, insufficient funds. And then we can zone them as bathrooms. And then we could do the copy and paste again. Preferably when we actually have some money, but we can do it without. But yeah. Did we get everything in? No, we definitely did not. Wait for a little bit more money. Use that. A few more bits in. It's not great, honestly, but I think things can be quite expensive. Okay, so we've got like most of one of the 2 in. now we've got to... We're in debt, but we should have planes here, surely. Yeah, and when are we going to get some money? I don't know. We've barely made money this hour, but sometimes it does fluctuate between hours. Like, some hours you make a lot of money, some hours you make none. But is this one of our... Yes, I think this is one of our planes. And we're making loads of money from it. Yeah, it's our first international flight. Okay, so you've got loads more of the bathroom stuff in. It's like most of it now, yeah. But we're gonna have to wait for the next hour to be able to get 100%, I think. But some of it's already getting built, which is nice. Come on, make some money. We've got everything in now, yeah, I think we do. So this is male, we can turn it on. This is female, we can turn it on. So there we go. This is his shop, we can get a shop in here. So 2 off. Benches. What's the sense of that? Right, what's the dimensions? It is a 20 by 15 and it's 2 blocks off the benches, so 20 by 15, like that. And just place these in the shop area. Do they? Which way? No, they go right up against the wall for checkouts. Right, and then you can get Traveller's Shop maybe, I don't know. These are all a bit off-centered, these escalators, lifts, elevators, whatever you want to call them, but it's fine. Right, if we were to then clone this bit, how much of it could we actually get in before being broke? Okay, so I think we got the benches in and like a couple of the boarding gates. That's the issue. Medium stand, push back, boarding closed, push back. My flight's getting delayed. Ready to push back maybe. There's a queue of planes waiting to use this. But yeah, it's always, I don't like it how they kind of like wait ages for a plane sometimes. But yeah, this plane here. Oh, check-in desk. We've got enough check-in desks, surely. Surely at this point we shouldn't have check-in desk issues. Right, let's just copy and paste these. Position there. And they go... Yeah, surely they go like this, yeah. So go up against the start of the wall. That was not all of them. And then we can see how much money we get for these. Yeah. 3 of them in, right. Once they get built, we can connect them to the stand to turn the stand on. And make money from all planes. This can get built at some point. Or does it require 2 contractors to literally stand one inside the other and it still doesn't get built? Literally just going to connect up these 4 and get the stand going. And this one's got 5. Can turn on. Just 1. Building up 2. But yeah, let's get these 3 connected and let's get it turned on. Just because it takes a while from being turned on to actually having the first flight. scheduled. People using the shop. One. Still got checking desk issues. One. Yeah. Medium stand 39. Medium stand 39. It's around here, yeah. Surely you've got enough checking desks, right? Let's give this another contract. Even like, give it a fancy one just to make more money. Costa Coffee, why not? Surely we should have enough checking desks for all these flights. But yeah, how's the passport check going? You see the staff just walking through there. Those ones are ramp agents. Have you got enough staff of all of them? Just had an issue. Janitor, I think, might have, but yeah, we seem to have enough. Got enough vehicles, that's good. We've got issues. I've never seen this happen before. That was turned off at the time, and is it broken? What happens if you turn it off and on again? Can you? One of these stands have... This one, yeah. So that still works. Yeah, you got an issue. Yeah. I mean, like, what about checking desk? Like, if you turn it off and then on again. No, you can't. Okay, we're gonna have some issues. Oh, power surgery is now over. Okay, yeah, seems fine. Yeah, I think everything's fine. Didn't last that long. It might have delayed some flights, but whatever. Not that much, actually. Got schedules, checking desk, checking desk, checking desk. Maybe that power surge didn't help things. But yeah, we seem to always not have enough checking desks, despite the fact we have tons. This is busy. People just standing around. If we actually got check-in issues, I think we genuinely might do. Don't know why though. They're like, should all be connected to the baggage bay, yeah. And there should be plenty of check-in desks connected to that baggage bay. Yeah. Got loads, yeah. Sure what this check-in desk issue is all about, but can't check people in. Is it time to finally get some self-checking setups in? Maybe it is. Because then they can avoid all the issues with that. Let's just get loads of these in. I've got quite a bit of money, actually. There we go. So we got all of those. And then we can get some like self-check-in sections. We went for like here, 1, 2, 3. They're up to there. They aren't cheap, these, but could get like more of them in like here. Here. Yeah, we've run out of money for them now. Turn these on. No use being off, and I'm just gonna see some of them are on right, and then I'm just gonna connect some of them up to each baggage bay. Oh yeah, these ones can't get turned on because they don't have a self-check-in nearby. So like, if we just put one in here, will that do? Like a hole. They might need to actually be built. We might need some money for that, but I've got the baggage. Yeah, the baggage conveyor's all connected, so what we can do is we can get one. We have checking desk 41 through to 71, so we have about 30. So right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's just start again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's actually try to select all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You are gonna go. All of them? Yeah, you're gonna go to this baggage bay here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll go to this baggage bay here. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We'll go to this one here. Right, that'll do. It's not perfectly set up for like the best distribution. Open these. We can duplicate more of these. Aircraft will require maintenance to the hangar. Fine, we've got some hangars. And what we can do then is we can get, could like get another, just checking desk down these runs actually. We might need to sort the conveyors out though. I don't think those are pointing in the right direction. Do you know why? When you clone conveyors, they go all over the place. You just clone, yeah, you can have enough money to clone that in its entirety. Okay, conveyors did actually behave on that one. We could just get some more checking desks. We're expanding the check-in area. Okay, we can't do this last one, but yeah. Conveyors are behaving good. I don't know why these haven't got kind of that little queue starter thing loaded in, but whatever. It's not like I particularly actually care. Right, you two can go to... These checking desks are a bit all over the place, but... And then... This one, this one, this one, this one. Can go to the small one, because that seems to always be wanting more. And these two will go to our one for our newsstands. Have like a bit delayed, fine. Not connected. Conveyors being naughty. Thought I checked them. Conveyors are connected. Unless they're just not, except they say they're pointing in the correct direction. And they say they're pointing in the correct direction. You can also do in check-in areas, get some nice seats in. I mean, we then after try let's try. We've got a good bit of money now. Let's try rebuilding these conveyor belts. just... We just got some nice seating areas down. Same thing here. Could even get some nice plants around here. So yeah. That's where the self-checking desks would center on. That's where they would center on, and then yeah, we can get another set there. So that should be plenty. Got some seats there, good amount of space for them. There's a nice set of seats there and there maybe. Actually, yeah, that is probably the prime location. Just realised these have not been placed correctly, have they? Demolish. The layout's not perfect anyway, but just wait for them to delete stuff. There we go. Got plenty of contractors. There we go. That's better. Safety check-in is better now. It's a plane that's just in a hangar somewhere, that's fine. Staff. Janitor rampage, and yeah, to be honest, I'm not that surprised we have a shortage of rampages. Janitors. Let's hire some more. And reject the bad ones, and then rampagents. Excuse me. Staff. Seconds. Rampagents. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That might also delay planes if we don't have enough rampagents. Which I mean we don't, seemingly. Rampagents are quite important in actually getting planes to leave on time. I have been doing so. If you notice, if I slide that filter for like how well trained staff is, yeah, you can then just like train up the ones we just hired. That's how you can like train people as well as just kind of filter it. There we go. There we go, that'll do. Right, rampage, 1, 2, 3. More. Okay, apparently we don't have a shortage of them now. Maybe they were just doing like some group thing or some kind of switch over. We need more janitors. Some good janitors. Here. Let's just get some more rampagents. Why not? There we go. We should have plenty of staff now. Yeah, the one thing we haven't actually expanded much this episode is our general aviation. So, this shop, this is our business. Pick a random one, sign it. If it doesn't work out, choose another one. So, what you can do is just go bam, bam. It's 5 spacing, isn't it? It's just like bam. Bam. And then we can just get the taxiway up here. This down here. So the taxiway to go downwards. Did not connect that, did I? So we'll connect it. There we go. And then get the service road tunnels here. And here, get it to cross the taxiway, and it can then go down into this setup here. We've got the fuel depot here. Could then get another Jet A1 fuel depot here. Do we need it? I'm not sure we do actually, for now. There could be more expansions coming, so yeah, this flag is already good. Yep. Solves an emergency, that's great. So yeah, new stands, international stands, I'd say that. or generally aviation that I haven't actually connected this stand to. Taxiway 4. Yeah, all round good expansions. So yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.